America, the land of opportunity, has always grappled with the complexities of immigration. The desire for a secure border clashes with the ideals of a welcoming nation. Recent years have seen a surge in calls for heightened surveillance at the US-Mexico border. Those favouring greater surveillance argue that a more watchful eye is crucial for national security and economic well-being. They believe it will reduce the flow of illegal immigration, which protects American jobs and reduces the additional strain on community services such as public assistance and healthcare. Those opposing an increase in US border surveillance believe it raises significant privacy concerns and lacks empathy for migrants. They argue that extensive surveillance infringes on human rights and forces desperate people to take more dangerous routes. Critics suggest these resources could be better spent on addressing the root causes of migration or improving legal immigration processes. This video will explore the pros and cons of increased border surveillance, examining both sides of this controversial issue. Those who support heightened border surveillance believe it is essential for national security. They argue that an unsecured border allows criminals, terrorists, and dangerous individuals to slip through the cracks. By increasing surveillance, they hope to create a deterrent, making it harder for those with a dangerous intent to enter the country illegally. The use of technology, they argue, allows for more efficient and effective monitoring of vast stretches of land. Drones equipped with high-resolution cameras can patrol remote areas inaccessible to human agents. Facial recognition software can quickly identify individuals with criminal records, attempting to cross borders using false identities. The goal is to create a system where potential threats are identified and apprehended before they can cause harm. Beyond security concerns, proponents of stricter border control often cite economic reasons for their stance. They argue that unchecked illegal immigration puts a strain on public resources and takes jobs away from American citizens. By limiting the flow of undocumented workers, they believe they can protect American jobs and ensure that public services like healthcare and education are reserved for legal residents. They point to industries like agriculture and construction, where undocumented workers often make up a significant portion of the workforce. They argue that these workers drive down wages and create unfair competition for American citizens. By tightening border security, they hope to create a labor market that prioritizes the employment of legal residents and protects them from exploitation. Now let's turn our attention to the opposing side and consider the cost of surveillance technology. In this section, we delve into the financial and societal implications of deploying advanced surveillance systems at our borders and within nearby communities. Opponents of increased border surveillance argue that the costs far outweigh the benefits. They believe that the financial burden imposed by these technologies is not justified. They point to the incredibly high price tag of implementing and maintaining advanced surveillance technologies. The initial investment is just the beginning. Ongoing costs of operation, maintenance, and upgrades can be staggering. Drones, for instance, require skilled operators and regular maintenance. Training personnel to operate these drones is a continuous expense, and the technology itself is prone to wear and tear, necessitating frequent repairs and replacements. Facial recognition software, another cornerstone of modern surveillance, needs constant updates to stay effective and secure. This software can be vulnerable to hacking, requiring robust cybersecurity measures to protect sensitive data. These costs, they argue, divert resources from other important areas like education and healthcare. Critics highlight that the funds allocated to surveillance could be better spent on improving public services that directly benefit the community. Furthermore, they question the effectiveness of these technologies. Despite the high costs, there is no guarantee that surveillance systems will significantly enhance security. They argue that surveillance systems are often plagued by false positives, mistakenly identifying innocent individuals as potential threats. This not only undermines the credibility of the technology, but also causes undue stress and harm to those wrongly accused. This can lead to unnecessary detentions, racial profiling, and erosion of public trust in law enforcement. The misuse or over-reliance on surveillance technology can increase social tensions and contribute to a climate of fear and suspicion. They contend that investing in comprehensive immigration reform and addressing the root causes of migration would be a more effective and humane approach. By focusing on long-term solutions and community-based strategies, we can create a more just and equitable society without the heavy reliance on invasive surveillance technologies. Another significant problem is caused when surveillance clashes with our human rights and freedoms. A major concern raised by critics of heightened border surveillance is the potential for human rights violations. These critics argue that the increasing use of advanced surveillance technologies poses a significant threat to individual freedoms and privacy. They argue that the use of intrusive technologies like facial recognition software and biometric data collection infringes on the privacy and civil liberties of both citizens and non-citizens alike. The deployment of these technologies at borders and within cities means that individuals are constantly under watch, their every move recorded and analysed. Critics worry about the creation of a surveillance state where individuals are constantly monitored and their movements tracked without their consent. This pervasive surveillance can lead to a chilling effect on free speech and expression, as people may feel less inclined to participate in public life or voice dissenting opinions. Those opposing increased surveillance also point to the dangers faced by asylum seekers and refugees who are fleeing persecution and violence in their home countries. These vulnerable populations often have no choice but to leave their homes in search of safety and a better life. Stricter border control measures, they argue, force these vulnerable populations to take even more perilous routes, often putting their lives at risk. The increased surveillance and fortified borders do not deter migration, but rather push people into the hands of smugglers and traffickers, exposing otherwise innocent people to further exploitation and danger. Critics believe that the focus should be on creating a humane and compassionate immigration system that upholds the rights and dignity of all individuals. This includes providing safe and legal pathways for migration, ensuring access to asylum procedures, and offering support and protection to those in need. International human rights organizations and legal advocates are working tirelessly to address these issues, pushing for reforms that balance security concerns with the protection of fundamental human rights. They emphasize the importance of transparency, accountability, and oversight in the implementation of surveillance technologies. Public forums and community meetings are essential in fostering dialogue and understanding about the implications of surveillance. Engaging with diverse perspectives helps to ensure that policies are not only effective, but also just and equitable. Ultimately, the goal should be to create a society where security measures do not come at the expense of human rights. By prioritizing the dignity and rights of all individuals, we can work towards a future where everyone feels safe and respected, regardless of their background or circumstances. Finally, we must concern ourselves with the impact that increased surveillance would have on the lives of migrants. We have already established that deterrence will not be effective, yet this policy will push the flow of migration toward more dangerous routes and will contribute to the suffering and deaths of thousands of innocent people. The debate over border security is often framed in terms of numbers and statistics. Politicians and analysts discuss the costs, the logistics, and the impact on national security. However, it's crucial to remember the human cost of these policies. Each statistic represents a person, a family, a story of struggle and resilience. Behind each attempted border crossing is a story of desperation, hope, and the pursuit of a better life. These individuals are not just numbers. They are people with dreams and aspirations. Many migrants are fleeing violence, poverty, or persecution in their home countries. They leave behind familiar surroundings and loved ones, driven by the desperate hope of finding safety and a chance at a better life elsewhere. These individuals risk everything, often embarking on perilous journeys in search of safety and financial security. The paths they take are often fraught with danger, from treacherous terrain to harsh weather conditions, all while facing the constant threat of exploitation or capture. Increased border surveillance, critics argue, does not address the root causes of migration. It merely adds another layer of difficulty to an already perilous journey. Instead, it forces migrants to take even greater risks, often entrusting their lives to the hands of the coyotes, a term used to describe human smugglers along the US-Mexico border. These smugglers exploit the desperate migrants' vulnerability, promising safe passage, but often delivering migrants into even more dangerous situations, or simply leaving them stranded in the middle of nowhere. The result is a humanitarian crisis, with countless migrants losing their lives or disappearing without a trace in their desperate attempts to cross the border. The abandoned belongings and memorial crosses serve as stark reminders of the human toll of these perilous journeys. Amidst the crisis, there are also stories of compassion and solidarity. Volunteers and aid organizations work tirelessly to provide migrants with food, water, and medical care. Listening to the stories of these migrants, we gain a deeper understanding of their struggles and the immense courage it takes to embark on such a journey. Their voices remind us of the shared humanity that transcends borders. Despite the hardships, there is also hope. The resilience and determination of these individuals inspire us to look beyond the statistics and see the human faces behind the numbers. The perilous journeys of desperate souls are a testament to the enduring human spirit. As we continue to debate and discuss border policies, let us not forget the real people whose lives hang in the balance. The issue of strengthening border security through increased surveillance is complex and multifaceted. There are valid concerns on both sides of the debate. We began our discussion by exploring how increasing border surveillance aims to strengthen national security. By employing advanced technology like cameras and drones, authorities can more effectively detect and prevent threats such as terrorism, drug smuggling, and human trafficking, thereby enhancing overall safety and security. Next, we examined how increased border surveillance could enhance economic stability in the job market. By reducing illegal entries, enhanced monitoring aims to protect employment opportunities for legal workers and maintain fair wages, potentially safeguarding the financial well-being of citizens who depend on these jobs to support their families. Finally, we explored the impact of heightened border control on preserving public services. Increased surveillance seeks to prevent overcrowding in schools, hospitals, and other community resources by limiting unauthorized entry, potentially ensuring better quality and availability of these essential services for legal residents. From the opposing viewpoint, we examined the financial drawbacks of extensive surveillance systems. The use of this technology would demand significant government spending, which critics argue diverts resources away from other more crucial areas like education and healthcare, or even better immigration policies, while at the same time explaining how its effectiveness remains uncertain. Furthermore, we discussed the ethical concerns surrounding increased border monitoring. Enhanced surveillance raises serious questions about privacy rights, particularly for innocent border residents, and may reinforce what some view as unjust barriers to human movement and opportunity. Finally, we considered the unintended consequences of stricter border controls. Paradoxically, increased surveillance might endanger migrant lives by forcing individuals to attempt riskier border crossings, potentially leading to more injuries and fatalities among those seeking to enter the country. Ultimately, from the opposing viewpoint, we need a solution that directly addresses the root causes of migration and fosters economic development in the regions with high rates of emigration. Ultimately, a sustainable solution requires a compassionate and multifaceted approach that recognizes the shared humanity of all individuals involved.